Hey everybody, I hope you guys are all doing okay. Welcome back to Siralim Ultimate. Last episode we ended off with some arena combat, which usually isn't my favorite. Usually it ends with some complete bullshit from the enemy team, and yeah, we got a bit of that. Like that one battle with the Wisp was just really awful, and it was just terrible. But yeah, it seems the only time I do arena combat is when I've got a prophecy mission to do it, which is why I've got such little currency for the arena. Eventually we are gonna have to do more of it, because we're gonna have to buy all of these inscriptions. We're gonna have to potentially buy some creatures, depending on whether we have these in our bestiary or not. We're gonna have to buy some decorations as well, and this admittedly very badass looking skin. We're gonna have to buy that as well. But for now, we are done with the arena. We're just gonna go on and make some regular realm progress. In fact, this episode I think we are gonna beat another false god and another nether boss. In that order, I think. I think we're gonna find the false god before the nether boss. This realm is gonna be annoying because they have resurrect on death. But hopefully it isn't too bad. I do like the music in this realm though, so that's good. It's very upbeat. Alright. Yeah, the trouble with enemies resurrecting is that the animators will always cast these completely unnecessary corpse explosions. Always. Whenever enemies are resurrecting, this will always happen. And it slows battles down tremendously. Yeah. It's unfortunate, but we'll manage. We'll manage. We have 5 more enemies and a master. We will summon a few pumpkins as well. Only 10 of them. Just because it's a resurrect on death floor. Don't want to get too carried away. Where are you? There you are. Alright. Alright. Do this. Yeah, there's gonna be a whole lot of that on this floor. And no idea what happened there. But they obviously had some really dumb resurrection synergy. And even though I have turbo mode on, it seems like corpse explosion is very glitchy. Sometimes it'll stop doing the turbo animation and it'll do the like the really slow animation. Like this right now is the quick animation, but sometimes it'll stop even doing that. Yeah, there's a fair amount of glitchiness, it seems. Alright. What if instead I do this? No, even that won't stop you from redundantly casting stuff on empty space. Yeah. And the chance to resist damage is just an extra bit of irritation. Alright. Let's pull ourselves together. It's gonna be fine. Although I may start re-rolling whenever I see Resurrect on Death. Unless it's like 400 loot bonus at least. It's because I don't think it's worth it. And I think we have enough power now that we can stop worrying about spending too much. We're at 5.1 million and it's just going up and up. Although, like, if we're spending more by giving ourselves the luxury of not having certain realm properties while also having good realm item bonuses, that could result in spending a whole lot just sitting there re-rolling realms. But yeah, this is just... Yeah, see, look at this. Yeah, it's just a bit too slow. It's just a bit too slow. Yeah, it's just slow and it just kills any sense of momentum. And yeah, I think from now on, if I see Resurrect on Death, I'm gonna re-roll it. Because it is not really something that, like, there is a way to deal with it with a trait called Barbarian Poem. Actually, you know what, let me just look this up. Siralim Ultimate Traits. It's called Barbarian Poem. Or is it a... Yeah, it's Barbarian Poem. Effects that activate when creatures die are ignored. That would completely ruin our build. But because so much of our build depends on enemies dying. But for a different build, like the subsequent farming build that we can't actually make right now because we still have the this dumpling in our party, and the other build that I'm working on, it's a diabolic horde build. But yeah, for the next build, definitely. Oh my god, this is so slow. I don't. Yeah, I feel like Resurrect on Death. Like, is it providing enough of a challenge that counterweighs the sheer annoyance? I'm not convinced that it does. Because, like, I mean, there are other ways you could make the game quote-unquote challenging if your definition of challenging is just making the game annoying. You could have a rule that says, like, enemies will just stop taking damage on certain days of the week. And be like, oh, it's Tuesday, enemies aren't taking damage today. But, I mean, obviously that's a bit of an exaggeratedly absurd example. But often, like, and I've been playing Diablo 4. Diablo 4 has tons of these where where, like, there's a bit of this mentality that if it's annoying the player, then somehow that alone is enough to consider it a challenge. But that's not really how games should work. And to its credit, this game, most of it works really well. And that's why the few instances where it isn't perfect, they really stand out. So I don't want you to think, like, when I'm criticizing the game, that I don't like it, that I think it was poorly made. No, like, for the amount of, like, for the sheer volume of stuff in this game and the complexity, It's amazing that it works as well as it does. There are just a couple things that I think could be just easy ways to make this wonderful game even better. Alright, only 2 more enemies. Finally we get Arcane, now that we almost don't even need it anymore. But there's a Master as well who we haven't found. And, I mean, I've been complaining about Resurrect on Death, but really the only thing that does make it annoying is that corpse explosion glitch. If that wasn't there, it would still be a very quick combat, but it is there, so it's an issue. It's a whole ordeal every time. What's your deal? Yeah, I don't want you assholes getting an extra resurrection, so fuck off, please. And then just die. Okay. Okay. Yeah, clearly they had the same annoying synergy that the previous group we fought also had with the just non-stop resurrections. Alright, come on. Just fucking die, please. Alright. Yeah, I think from now on, if I see Resurrect on Death, I'm just gonna keep rolling. Unless it's 400 plus. Because it's a bit too much. A wee bit too much. Alright. Grab you as well. Anything? Well, there could be a chest here. And look at that, there was. Oh. Let's try to find the map. Nothing there. Right, let's head on to a new realm. I don't think we have any reason to head back to our castle. So again, 370, and I don't see Resurrect on Death. So I'm gonna accept this and hope that the game doesn't screw me. Extra traits are almost as bad, but I'll deal with it. I'll deal with it. Oh my god, are you fucking kidding me? Blind and asleep. And they have chance to resist damage. Okay, that's annoying. But we killed them. Extra traits are like, it's, you can cast blank slate, but the problem is extra traits will sometimes do stuff at the start of combat that is completely unavoidable, and that just, it's like, why? Like, why do, who gave you these traits? Why do you have them? Explain yourself. All right. Anyway, let's not get so angry so early in what has so far been an okay realm. Yeah, see, the other issue with extra traits is they will often also just, because there are so many traits that give some form of resurrection, extra traits in essence means enemies have a very good chance of resurrecting. A very good chance that out of the 24 extra traits on this party, somebody's gonna have something that is helping them resurrect. I'm gonna summon just 2 groups of you guys, because extra traits are almost as bad as Resurrect on Death. Alright. Oh, Riddle Dwarf as well. Ooh, let's fight the Sparktail Master. Alright, we have to start... Fuck off. We have to start with a blank slate. Okay, did some okay damage. I think these guys are screwed now. And there we go. Easy win. Just die, please. There we go. And... there we go. Breath of Life is surely life. But let me... there's a, like, it might end up being nature. Ooh, and I think we beat that master for the 5th time. So... if that's the case, we would have gotten his costume as well. Yes, it's a life spell. 'Tis a life spell. Alright, you guys are blessed. On top of your garbage traits, you also have a bunch of garbage buffs. Including Rebirth. Which is just awful. But you're dead now. Alright. Alright. Yeah, that was our 5th win against the Sparktail Master. Make an offering to you. Grab this. Oh yeah, we've got to do that mini quest as well. Creatures burst out, sure. Alright, let's go. We've got 7 more enemies to take down. Oh my god, just die. He resisted so many hits. It was really not cool. Alright. Do they have end of turn provoke? They do. Not that it's affecting us too much, but still. Treasure trove. What's that? Let me just check. What is that achievement that we just got? For opening a very large number of treasure chests. Okay, that's good. Grabbing emblems as well. All right. Four enemies remain. Oh my god. What the fuck is going on? Alright. More creatures out of that. Alright. Okay, come on. Just give me my turn. I guess I'll kill you before my turn. Alright. Where are the rest of those objects that these guys need? Okay, yep. That battle ran long because one of them was resurrecting, annoyingly. Come on, just fucking die, dude. There we go. Alright, go. You are a civilian. Oh, there's one of them. And there's the other. Gotta hand these back into those houses to get the quest done. I think it'll give us a bit of favor with the Lister here. And I think that's all we get. I don't think we get extra loot. We'll find out soon, though. Oh, you pieces of shit have shuffled the timeline. Okay. And one of you motherfuckers is also resurrecting. Good job. Alright. Let's go on and finish this. Oh, you do get loot. That's good. So I don't think we've got anything to do back at home. So let's go directly to a new realm and take down Nebodar yet again. Gonna be fighting you in the arachnid nest. Gotta get a nice bonus first, though. .363, and I don't see any resurrections, so we're just gonna go into the arachnid nest. Let's go. One thing I've kind of been slacking off on is buying creatures to fill out the bestiary, like going into different realms. And going into different realms and looking at the creatures that the god has on offer. These are both pretty bad. I'll give you more attack. And then buying any ones that haven't been put into our bestiary yet. And usually each of the gods has at least one. Oh! Dodge chance? I didn't mean to defend with the... Oh my god, what is going on with... Okay, so they have extra defense. No, they don't. They have end of turn defend. They've got extra speed. And just generally, it's some annoying stuff that they're doing. Okay. And a couple of these guys are gonna resurrect because they had rebirth. It's annoying. Alright. Should we make him immune to attack damage? Why not? Because he's got dodge chance anyway. We'll just scale up really high and do a star pact. Less damage taken. Alright, that's what is causing the apparent tankiness. Oh god, okay. Come on. And of course, you're coming back. Alright, come on. We're not getting good. We're not getting good rolls on these modifiers for the false god. We should be fine though. There we go. You guys are dead. Immune to indirect damage, I can accept that. Got some loot out of that. Got a completely redundant debuff from that Pandemonium Shrine. I guess not completely redundant. But like sleeping isn't that... It's not as good as snared. 5 more enemies in this realm. It's a very crowded realm. Ooh, and another stone lying on the ground, but it's garbage. Okay. This chest is moving because it is a mimic. Let's start off with arbitration. Follow up with this. And follow up with that. Ebony Ant can also do this. Actually, no, I should have done Clayman. I messed that up slightly. But I guess since you have Arcane, we might as well do this. Yeah, let's not treat this fight as more, you know, dramatic than it actually is. Got a bunch of nihilists that have taken a bunch of damage. Alright. Do this, I guess. That was fine. Alright. 3 debuffs I will take. The 10% health I don't really like, because it can make battles run very long. Enemies burst out. Hopefully we also get some hopefully we also get some loot out of this. And we've been unlucky. We haven't gotten the snare debuff yet. We need to find... like, we need to get the snare debuff, because otherwise these battles are going to be really annoying. Oh my god, dude. At least these guys died. I need to find that little lava... not lava pool, that ichor pool. To snare my enemies, because they've got extra speed, and without snaring, it's just... Oh, it was right there. Oh, not the ichor pool, it's this thing. Bleeding. There we go, snared. Finally. Let's do that. Oh, once again, it spawned the dumpling right on top of us, like that one time it spawned that treasure golem right on top of us. So this time I'm gonna do Clayman. Or should I? I guess I've already... yeah. Now I do this, and you can also do this, I guess. Alright, well, that's another dumpling down. Another whole bunch of levels. That's good, I guess. Alright. There's another pumpkin in their party. But no card. Ooh, another riddle dwarf. I'll happily tangle with you. Alright. Came very close to wiping them, but their damage reduction saved them. Didn't save them, but it pushed the battle into one extra round. Alright. Wicked Carver has to be Chaos, right? But let me confirm. Yes, it is a Chaos type. Alright. Now there's one more enemy that remains. We do need to track down this enemy because otherwise the False God isn't going to spawn. Oh, the False God portal isn't going to spawn. But now that we've snared the enemy, should be fine. Let's actually deal with you first. The Leech Master. Already at level 10 with you. I'm not too worried about your leeching debuff, especially since you are also blighted. What I'm going to do now is I'm just going to start doing some Clayman action. What Meraxis can do is some Entangling Roots. And Ebony Ant can do even more Clayman. Because the Dreadwhite is going to take a turn. Feign Death, or let's save the Feign Deaths for the boss fight. Just do this. And let's just try and kill them. You know what? Just do Clayman with you. Yeah, just try and kill them like this. Easy win. Level 11. No more achievements because those stop at level 10, but we're still getting the mastery bonuses, which will apply outside of this fight as well. Right. You're dead. So that's nice, and the portal has shown up. Let's grab this before we jump in, and let's take down Nebodar in what is possibly going to be a bit of an annoying fight, because we do have a bunch of debuffs to get rid of. But I think we should be fine. One more antidote should do it. Our Dreadwhite, annoyingly, is snared. So I'm going to do one final one of these. And now the dumpling, I'm going to entangle roots again. Right. Now we are in business. Here we go. Now we do this. Now we just do this. Feign death. Now do a double cast Clayman. Ooh, nice Archangel's Blessings. Nice. Nice ones. Except you're frozen, so you lost your turn. Fantastic. Alright. I guess you're gonna have to do another Entangle Roots. The Rift Dancer, you are out of Clayman. I don't know, just do Blank Slate, I guess. Oh, sorry, I wanted to do not Blank Slate. I wanted to do Feign Death. I guess you can start doing some Star Pact action. Dread White can do Feign Death again. This time Meraxis can do Archangel's Blessing, while you do some Entangling Roots. Now the Dumpling can do... you do have a Clayman, so you can do this. Or should I just directly do this? Let's just directly do this. Yeah, let's just directly do that. Yeah, let's do this. And now do another Star Pact. And now you're just dead. You are just dead. Alright, what are we gonna get? Nothing in this chest. Nothing in that chest. What are you gonna give us? Hey, look at that! We got Kindling, finally. Finally got this. Pretty happy about that. I'm just gonna take it. And what is our heaping treasure? It is nothing rare, that's why it skipped straight to Death Guild reputation. We are now level 7 with them, alright. Good stuff. I don't like these bonuses for our build, but it's fine to have, I guess. I've got an achievement for that as well. We had to beat Nebodar 9 times before he coughed up Kindling. Alright. Are we gonna do any candle summons? Let's just do one group of 5. Just to say that we did. On page 27 we'll find the pumpkin that we're trying to farm. Ooh, 3 of them are right by us. Ooh, a 4th one as well. Yeah, they do have extra speed, but we also have snare. And if these guys go really quickly, which so far seems like they are, then I'll do one more group of 5. There we go. Yeah, this is going pretty well, actually. The only thing that would make it even better is if, you know, if we got a card out of it. But the odds of that are low. 5 more enemies. Five more enemies. It was going so well, but in this battle we're seeing some of those unnecessary corpse explosions. That's okay, the rest of them should be fine. There's one guy down here. And there should be 2 more, but where are they? One is there, and... oh, there's a whole thing that we haven't gone down. A really long corridor. It better fucking have a treasure chest at the end. Nope, it's just a long corridor with literally nothing in it. Good job. Okay, I see one down there. And take you down. And the final one is here. Alright. Now, let's move on. Well, we can't move on to the next realm yet. We have to head back and set a new bounty first. So let's go and do that. It's gonna be with the Death Guild again. And you know what? Since we've killed Nebodar 10 times, might as well just kill him once more and just finish it out, right? So let's set a bounty. Let's kill Nebodar for the 10th time. Even though we don't really need anything from him in particular. We'll find you on Realm Depth 696. Alright. Nothing else to do, still running our 5 projects, that's good. But now we roll ourselves another nice bonus. This is taking a while. This is taking quite a while. This is taking a lot longer than I'm happy with. We're gonna drop below 5 million because of how long this is taking. Jeez, this is a terrible run of luck. We've dropped below 5 million. How low is the game gonna take us? Oh my god, this is just awful. Yeah. This is oh my fucking god, we got 390 and because I'd been pressing the and we got 371 again because I'd been pressing the button so long. I just like double pressed it before I could even react in time. This is the other danger when it takes so long. I wish there was a threshold that you could set, and then at least Resurrect on Death can fuck off. I wish there was a threshold that you could set, and like if it's below 350, the game would ask you for confirmation before rolling again. We are on instability 5, right? Yeah. We should be seeing some high numbers. Instead, this is like, what, instability 1, instability 2 level stuff. Come on, game. Not extra traits. And now, I'm salty, I'm a little bit on tilt mode. I want something that's as good as the 390 that I accidentally clicked past. Oh my god. 334, no. 405 is acceptable. We only had to spend like a quarter of a million power to get there. Wow. Fucking wow. And who is Katarina? What's your deal? Do we have to make any changes to our build? After creatures take damage... Yeah, I think we'll be fine. We'll just do you in a random realm, I think. Yep, we should be fine in just about any realm. Titan's Wound, alright. I'm okay with this. Attack extra times is fine. Yeah, this is actually a pretty decent realm. Right. Now we need to slowly get our power reserves back up after that little debacle with the realm re-rolling. Oh my god. These guys are so fast when they're chasing you down. Oh yeah, we get extra like stat debuffs on the enemy from doing that. It's pretty good. Rebirth is good. Confused is great. And they're losing even more stats. Alright, fantastic. And let's do some of these optional combats as well. Perfect. This realm is going okay so far. We got mending out of that. We already had mending, so I don't know that we really needed that. I have no idea what happened in that combat. Alright, you are gonna be our master for the realm. Let's just deal with you right now. You are the Abomination Master. We've only fought you twice. Enemies always have weak and vulnerable. I don't like the fact that we are blighted. I'm gonna do antidote. Oh my god, I had one turn of blight left on my... Fuck off. Ugh. On my Animatus, and you had to cast a bunch of Archangel's Blessings at the worst possible time. How is he blighted again? Who did that? Who the fuck did that? Who is doing all of this? Alright, we need to snare these guys because they are... Fuck off. Are you fucking kidding me? They are out of line right now. Okay, yeah, we need to snare these... Oh my god. Pieces of garbage. I mean, they might just die, but... While they were alive, they were real pieces of trash. Alright, come on. What are enemies fused with? Masochists. That, I guess, isn't that bad. Right, warded, sure. Okay. Zombies, sure. We got that as well. Alright, come on. Opening up some of these chests, trying to find some sweet loot. Alright, we got some more enemies to deal with here. Alright. Alright. These wasps are pretty fast. But not... Like, why are enemies blighting us? Is that a thing that one of them has as a trait? Because if so, it's pretty obnoxious. Alright. Come on. We've already... hit that candle, alright. Do you, I guess? Alright. Alright. Here's our divination candle as well. And yeah, okay, let's go and deal with you, Katarina. Gonna be a bit of a dumb fight just because of all of their all of like these defensive buffs that they're gonna get after every time that they take damage. Alright. The Dreadwhite is about to get a turn. And we are about to make it count. Wonderful snare. Wonderful Archangel's blessings as well. Means we can do another Clayman. And now the Dreadwhite. This is your time to shine. Feign Death double cast. Wonderful arbitration as well. And the only person who comes back is this Joker, who has just immediately been sent back. You get some loot, but nothing special. Nothing special from the chests either. I guess we could have interacted with this before we fought Katarina, but we didn't really need it. We've completed a prophecy task for that, apparently. Alright. Now, let's summon our last group of enemies for this episode, I think. How long have we been going? 53 minutes, yeah. We'll farm up a bunch of pumpkins. Oh, we need to kill one to make some room before we can finish them. Alright. Yeah, let's try and make this card happen as well. Only got 20 multiplied by 6, which is 120 of these guys. So I don't know what the probability is for getting a card from an individual enemy, but it's very low. It's low enough that even summoning this many of them, it's still a very low chance. Guys, come on. Let's not have too much more of this. Okay, I guess you're gonna do this every time, huh? Gonna do that every time. Alright. Take you down. I'm seriously considering disabling corpse explosion. Just because it being glitched like this is making things like this, exactly. Like, maybe we can make this build work without corpse explosion, using only the woe damage, only direct attack damage, and spell damage. It's something to consider. I'm not going to make any final decisions just yet. But yeah, see, this would be one thing that wouldn't be happening if we didn't have corpse explosion. And it's happening a little bit too often for my liking. Yeah, like when the completely unnecessary corpse explosion animations last longer than the entire rest of the fight. That's where it becomes a bit of an issue. Alright, let's deal with you guys as well. I don't mind you guys killing yourselves, but one of you is going to resurrect, ruining everything. Yeah. So at the start of the next episode, I'll have made a decision about whether I'm gonna... See, sometimes corpse explosion speeds things up, like with this. But other times, it's the opposite, like this. Alright. This enemy... I guess we gotta sit through this. No enemies remaining. Is there anything in the realm that we need to grab? I don't think so. I do not think so, so let's just head back home and call it an episode. What do we accomplish? Well, we beat Nebodar again, and we finally got Kindling, which is very important. Very important, because it'll be part of a different build that I'm gonna create later on. So that's, you know, that's pretty big. Other than that, we also beat another boss, Katarina, for the 4th time, so we're making good progress. We're blazing through these nether bosses. We've already made our way all the way to Katarina, so it won't be long until we're fighting Inner Darkness for the 4th time. But we've got these other jokers to get through in the interim. But for now, I think we are gonna call it good for this episode. Didn't really feel like we got anything too special or rare this episode, other than Kindling, which, I mean, we got it on our 9th attempt, so it doesn't even feel that special at that point. But that, nonetheless, was pretty big. So, I guess that is enough to declare this episode to be a successful one. But yes, it's time for me to say thank you for watching, hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you'll join me for the next episode as well, and until then, take care.